is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be challenging myself to try a full makeup look using just one palette. But I will say I did have to use a foundation and concealer, and that's about it. If you guys would like to see how I create this look using one palette, make sure to stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the palette I decided to use today is going to be the Morphe x James Charles palette, just because I felt like it had a huge selection of colors and I feel like I could do almost anything with it, except foundation, because yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize, because moisturizer is always so important. If you guys don't use moisturizer, make sure to use a primer. I have like combination skin, but since it's winter, I have like really dry skin, so it is very important for me to moisturize. So for moisturizer today, I'm gonna go ahead and use Touch in Sol Glassy Skin Balm, and this is one of my favorites, like I mentioned a few times already. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little bit on areas of my face, because I know a little bit of this goes a very long way. Alrighty, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that into my skin. This is like very moisturizing and I love it. And ignore my hair. Today I've been just super busy and I was like, I need to get to work. I knew I have a schedule again, so I can't really be missing videos, so ignore it. Hopefully next video I don't look as crazy. But now that we went ahead and applied moisturizer, I am now going to go ahead and get started. So since I'm not allowed to use any other products, just foundation and concealer, I am going to do these eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and grab an angled brush, and I'm going to go ahead and dive into this shade right here and just start to carve out my eyebrows. Ooh, it's a little pigmented there. Can we please talk about how crazy they look? This is why they take me forever to do. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and carved out my eyebrows, I am now going to go ahead and clean it up. And for today, I'm going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. And this is in shade medium beige. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and finished off the eyebrow, I'm going to go ahead and quickly do the other one and I'll jump right back in. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and finished off my eyebrows, I'm now going to go ahead and move into the eye look. So of course, I'm going to go ahead and prep my eyelids, and to do so, I'm going to go ahead and use my 16 Hour Camo Concealer again. I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit onto both eyelids. And using a beauty blender, we're going to go ahead and blend that out. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and prepped my eyelids, I'm now going to go ahead and move into the palette. Before I came into today's video, I was like, I kind of want to do an anti-Valentine's Day look. So we're still going to do an anti-Valentine's Day look, and we're still going to be doing the one palette challenge. So the first shade I'm going to go ahead and jump into is going to be this red right over here. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply that right in the crease. I'm actually going to go ahead and pack it on, and then we can worry about blending it out. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and packed on this shade, I'm gonna go ahead and start to blend out. So it's kind of better to move in like circular motions and then go back and forth. I feel like that blends it out the best. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and blended that out, I'm now going to go ahead and quickly do the other eye and I will jump right back in. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and finished off the red, I'm now going to go ahead and move into the next color. Next shade I'm going to go ahead and jump into is going to be this one right over here, which I think it was Spooky. I'm not quite sure if that's the name, but I'm hoping I'm right. So I'm going to go ahead and use that shade and I'm going to go ahead and put it all over my eyelids so you guys can kind of see where I'm going here. It's going to be like a smoky red kind of a look. So at first, I'm just going to go ahead and just pack it on all over my eyelid. I want it to look as dark and pigmented as possible, so I'm going to like try to apply as much layers as I possibly can. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and applied it and it looks really dark, I'm now going to go ahead and jump back into the red shade that I was using. And I'm going to go ahead and start to blend out the red with the black shade. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and did that, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do the other eye and I will jump right back in. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and finished off with both eyes, I know I look a little crazy and a little intense, but you gotta trust the process. Now that we went ahead and finished off with that, I went ahead and swatched a couple of shades because I was actually thinking about making like a kind of a halo eye look. So I was indecisive of these three shades. I know this shade would pop a little bit more on my eyelids just because it's dark, and then this color, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this shade right at the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my concealer again, and using a flat brush, I'm gonna go ahead and get a teeny bit of product, and it's kind of like cutting a crease, but you're not gonna start it in your inner corner, you're actually gonna start it in the middle, which is kind of scary, but we got this. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and jump into the next shade, and for the next shade we're going to go ahead and use this one right over here, and we're going to go ahead and apply that where we cut the crease. Alrighty, so now that we went ahead and applied that shade, we're now going to go ahead and jump back into the black shade, and we're going to go ahead and blend out the outer and inner corners. Alrighty, so there you go. You guys can see it's coming along really nice. Once we clean it up, I think it will look even better. But so I don't make this video long, I'm gonna go ahead and jump and do the other eye quick, and again we will continue from there. Alrighty, so now that I went ahead and finished off with the eyes, I'm now going to go ahead and clean them up a teeny bit. And to clean it up, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer again. So using another flat brush, I'm going to go ahead and kind of do like the same thing I did when I create my crease. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of product on a flat brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and drag a line and clean up the mess. Alright, so now that I went ahead and did that and even look more crazier, it looks like I have, like my boyfriend said in the video, window visors. Alright, so now that we went ahead and did that, I'm now going to go ahead and start moving into the rest of the face. So we're going to go ahead and jump back into my concealer, and we are going to apply a little bit under the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and grab my concealer brush, and I'm going to go ahead and start to blend that out. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, and this is in shade 300. I will mention that this has gotten a little bit darker for me, but we're just going to go ahead and continue to use it. Since my face is kind of dry, I'm now going to go ahead and spray some Evian facial spray. So for bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right over here. I know it looks a little dark, but we'll see what comes out of it. I just dipped it once because I don't know how, like I said, I didn't know how it would come out. Oh man, I'm going to look super bronzy. That's kind of red. I don't know how I'm going to play this off. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little red there. Can you tell? Is it noticeable? I don't think it looks terrible, but it is kind of noticeable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue because we're not cheating today. Oh my goodness. It's so red. It's so red. Why do you do this to me? I'm so talkative today. What is wrong with me? I didn't even eat anything like sweet. I had a milkshake from Chick-fil-A. Maybe that could be it. Hello, my name's Nayeli. How can I help you? You need a bronzer? Oh, do you have the James Charles palette? You know, you can actually use one of the shades in there as a bronzer. Yeah, see? Look, you like it? It's a little red, but it does the job. I recommend it. Imagine that would be me at a store. Alright, so it turns out that's the best it's gonna be, and I'm not gonna keep messing with it. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to set part of my face. To set, I'm going to go ahead and use shade Flashback, which is this one right here. Alright, I don't think it's terrible, but it's not the best. Alright, so next thing we're going to go ahead and do is add highlighter. And for highlighter today, I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of color right under my eyes. I'm going to get a small shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use the same red we were using earlier and kind of apply it as if it was kind of like an eyeliner. Alrighty, and we're going to go ahead and leave it like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and move into mascara. For mascara today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. Alright, for lashes today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Eyelure Vegas Nail Lashes. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and put these on and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I went ahead and applied the lashes and added a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. So now all that's left is my lips. And for today, I'm actually thinking about just applying a gloss, just because I feel like it would look super cute with just a little bit of shine since the eyes are already popping out. So for gloss today, I'm going to go ahead and use the Iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss. Alrighty, so now that I finished off with applying the lipstick, this is going to be the end of the video. I think this look came out super beautiful. The bronzer, I think it needed a little bit of teeny help, but other than that, I think it came out really nice. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to challenge you guys to try this out, just using one palette. It doesn't have to be this palette specifically, it can be any palette, one that you think you can do everything with. But yeah, this was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. But I want to challenge you guys to try this out. But make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video. And don't forget about my 400 subscriber giveaway. Once I reach 300 subscribers, I will be announcing the prizes. So make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. There will be 2 lucky winners, and that's all I'm going to say for today. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next video. Peace!